Let it be known that the answer to the trivia question was Federic's Pokemon Omega Ruby Pairlocke, Part 26. Hello buddy and welcome back to the Pokemon Omega Ruby Pairlocke. My repel wore off, oh diddums. How are you on this fine day? Are you well? Are you golden? Are you awesome? Well, as I was trying to say before, so rudely interrupted by that Linoon, I am Grandiosa. Fight me! What's going on here? Can I fight this person? Step forward. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, I'm absolutely Grandiosa. I've just finished work and I really want to play some Pokemons. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to start off by fighting this chap's Dustox in the rain. The bloody rain. It's not good for my fire-type doggy, it's really not. So fear my wrath, my intimidating wrath. Switch on over to Eddie. Now Eddie is in with his big fat arse and his massive head, breaking all of the mold. Now you're probably thinking, he forgot to put a question of the day. It's something I've been doing over the past couple of videos, you know, doing like a little question of the day right at the start of the video. That is actually intentional because the question I'm going to ask today is a bit long-winded. So I figured I'd just put it in the video rather than just having text to read. So it's not necessarily like an opinion thing, like what's your favourite bug that, nothing nonsense like that. It's just a bit of trivia, you know. So yeah, a little bit of Pokemon trivia for you. Don't talk to this chappy. I thought you blah 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 dooby doo. Habba dabba GHM move fly. I don't know what tabadaboo. Yeah. So I think you get a HM fly here, which is awesome. Except I probably can't use it. So yeah, trivia. There is one Pokemon in the entire game, just one, right? That is a pure flying type. What is it? And I don't include Arceus because, well, it's Arceus. You know, it can be any type, just depending on it's got a, what's it called, plate on it. I don't include Kecleon being hit by a flying type move, and I don't include Porygon using conversion. This Pokemon that I am thinking of is always a pure flying type. That is it. You know, you've got things like Pidgey and Spearow that will be normal and flying, and a bunch of others that are normal and flying, but there is just one Pokemon that is pure flying. What is it? And I will tell you at the end of this video. And then I'm going to switch again. Come on, Jove, deal with this pesky little Breloom. Now, Breloom is a fighting type, you know. I love my fighting types, I really do, and I've used Breloom in the past. It's very, very good. It's obviously a grass type, which is also a really good type to have. There's just one thing I don't really like about it, in the fact that it is based off mushrooms. I think I may have mentioned this in like early on in the Fire Red walkthrough, but I'll just say this right now, I have a phobia of mushrooms. That is fact. It is called mycophobia, and they freak me the hell out. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's psychological nonsense. I don't know if I'm just a bloody coward when it comes to vegetables, but you know, mushrooms just freak me the hell out. Right, takedown. Nah, I won't let take down. But hey, that's just me. It's something I've got to live with. I used to work in a supermarket, and I used to count stock. And one of the things I was sometimes asked to count was mushrooms, and I literally had to turn around and say no, I can't do it. I had the mick taken out of me because of it. A few people used to, not necessarily bully, but you know, just kind of rip me a little bit, until I eventually just had to mention it to like my manager and just say, look, I can't do it. But anyway, that's enough about my my weaknesses. What's going on here? It's very, very annoying. Even though I've got a repel running, I still get interrupted by Linoons that are unfortunately a level higher than Doggy. Now, see this thing here? You can make get across on any bike, but you need the Acro bike to jump ahead. I think there's at least a rare candy across there. Don't quote me on that. I'm probably wrong. I'm wrong about everything I ever even tried to attempt in my life. Wow, that was a horrible thing to say about oneself. Alrighty, it's Mosian. Ooh, we have a Doubler battle. One of those brain and brawn nonsense. Yeah, I'll stick with Doggy and Style coming up first. And let's see what we got. These fights can be a bit, they can be a bit difficult. In X and Y, there were some double battles that were a pain in the arse. Some that spring to mind were a Brains and Brawn fight. Now, for those who have played X and Y, if you remember the Glinting Cave, which is that cave that over the mirrors and stuff, literally just before, like at the entrance to that cave, there's a Brains and Brawn double battle. One guy has a Machoke and the other one has a Mr. Mime. That actually is a very difficult fight. Now, I want you to understand that I didn't play that game with the XP share. I'm switching the team up, by the way. Right, I am bringing Bon in, but I'm not bringing Style out. Because this is actually a bit of a tricky fight, as I said. So I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp, which is awesome at hit on the Machoke, burning it. And now that will do very little damage. Its attack will now be halved. Unless, see, honestly, if that burn hadn't hit, I probably could have lost Bon, which is very, very scary. Alright, but they did put that Reflect up, so it's going to be special attacks all the way. But I don't want it to heal up. Which turn to heal Bon up with? Right, it is raining, and I do have that ability, so I'm just going to use a Water Pulse on the Machoke and use Styles' turn to heal up, I do believe, and it's going to be Moo Milk. Right, Bonnie's getting healed. Psycho Cut, that's physical, and that did a grand total of bugger all, which is awesome. So this should do quite a decent chunk. Not too shabby. Here's Vital Throw, and nice, that burn is definitely paying off. And now we're back to square one. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, what am I going to do now? I'm going to... I don't know what to do. I'm worried. Alright, I think I will actually bring Style out. Here's how this is going to go down. I'm going to use a Water Pulse on the Machoke just to make sure that thing dies. And do the exact same thing. Just use another Moo Milk and bring Bon up to full health. Yeah, I think this is the best thing to do. Miracle Eye, terrible move. Awesome. Miracle Eye is like just the same as Older Sleuth and what's the other move called that's terrible? Older Sleuth and Foresight. Just identify the foe. It's god awful. Nice one, Bon gets 35. It is going to evolve in 2 levels. However, I can't evolve it because its partner, Jovi, doesn't evolve until 48, which is a right royal pain in the ass. Alright, so it's still got that Reflect up, so I think a Water Pulse might be the best way forward. And I'm actually going to get rid of Style and bring in Eddie. I was considering bringing in Jovi because he's my lowest level, well, of my actual team. But no, that Psycho Cut, that would have been dumb. Nice. So I don't understand why Kadabra can learn Psycho Cut because it's a physical move, and the Abracadabra Alakazam line has some of the worst physical attack in the bloody game. Alright, this should finish it off. Another Psycho. It is, like I said, it is very fast. For those who actually watched my Fire Red walkthrough, I had a Kadabra for a while. Hindsight, and that thing was sickeningly fast, and it just goes to show that it still is, even in this generation. A nice one. Eddie gets to 37. Nice one, racking up those levels. Alright, awesome. Doggy gets 25, which is brilliant, and Style also gets 25. Still pretty dang low. I still have to admit, they've got to get at least another 10 more levels before they're even slightly useful. And then I'll consider evolving them. I can evolve them whenever the hell I like. But, yeah. This Repellence wore off, not just yet. Is this the bridge with Steven on? No, it's not. That comes later. You're nothing, what are you? Detector mode, apparently. Pokemon, search function, accurate. And no. Alright, it's Morzion up here. Past these things and fight this chappy here. How are you on this fine day, sir? Are you well? You golden? I am. Alright, who are you? You are challenged by Pokemon Ranger Jackson. Is your first name Michael? Ah, no, that was terrible. And it's a Sea Viper. Again, in the Pairlocke, paired with its arch rival, Zangoose. 2 Pokemon I've never used, but would actually like to. Alrighty, let's move on over to... It's got to be Richie, hasn't it? Alright, Richie is in with his epic shield face. Oh, a bloody glare. Ugh. It's the worst thing about any Pokemon who's a snake. Just use glare, paralyzed. Lol. Alright, but let's just see how we go over Bulldoze, shall we? Night Slash. Seriously, this Bastiodon's defense is just like awesome. Absolutely love it. Oh, that was a crit, that. Ugh. Critical hit, it still didn't kill it. Oh well, another Night Slash. Do a Pezzy amount of damage. It's not stab, and it's not good. Well, Night Slash is an awesome move, but obviously just not on Sea Viper. Alright, so Viper is down. Richie gets the 37, racking in these levels. Very much looking forward to the next gym. Flying type gym will be awesome. And you're going to use a Vigoroth. We're going to bring Style out for this one. Alrighty, Roosh, Style is in. Loving the 3D model of Vulpix, I have to say. It is very, very nice. But unfortunately I can't do this fight because rain and low levels, so I'll switch on over to something else. And that something else is Bon, my lobster thing. Ooh, Slash, that's going to be powerful, that. Jeebus, Mary and Joseph. Right, that is definitely time for some healage. Alrighty, Bon is at full health. It's awesome. Another Slash. Is this going to crit as well? It did. Right, but even if it crits again, it won't kill me. So I am going to just go for that Water Pulse. Utilising the awesome ability that Bon has. I can't for the life of me remember what it's called, but it's the same thing as Mega Blastoise. It's like, it ups the power of, what's it called? Any move that's a pulse. Water Pulse, Dark Pulse, Dragon Pulse. I'm pretty sure that's it. I think that's the only pulse moves in the game. That coupled with the rain is awesome. But you know what else is awesome? Moo Milk. Get that down your Bon. Get that health back up. Endure. Ah, that would have been awesome, that was. Are you going to use another Slash? Is this going to crit as well? No, it's not. Fantastic. Alrighty, Water Pulse in the face. Bye bye, Vigoroth. It was great knowing you, it really was. Vigoroth's an awesome Pokemon, but people don't want it to evolve, because when it becomes slacking, it becomes a pain in the arse. Alright, Stylish trying to learn Hex. What's Hex do? It's a ghost type move. Hex, Hex. 65 base power, Ghost. A relentless attack that does massive damage to a target affected by Stays condition. Do you know what? I'm going to ditch Faint Attack, because Burn, because I've got Will-O-Wisp for Burn, and then use Hex. That's just power. That is absolute pure power. That might come in handy. Nice little combo, but we will have to wait and see. Alrighty, so what's the plan now? There's an item over here. You can see through my blurry camera. PP Max. Yes, please, sir. That's a very nice item. Alright, I'm gonna switch the team up a smidge. Alrighty, so I did I healed up as well with a lot of items, so that's enough. Alright, fighting this chappie. What have you got for me today, good sir? What have you got for me to fight? Challenged by Keeper Hugh. Is it Hugh Laurie? Hugh Laurie. Speaking of Hugh Laurie, actually, Hugh Laurie is most well known for playing the character Dr. House in, obviously, House, that drama, the American drama that everybody seems to love, which I've still not seen, and I probably will love it if I watch it. Hang on, I'm just going to switch a sec. Alrighty, Eddie is in, and yeah, speaking of Hugh Laurie, he's obviously really famous for House, but a lot of people don't seem to realise that he was a very famous actor in the UK, like for years, for a very, very long time. Before he went over to the US and did House. He had this little sketch show with Stephen Fry called, what was it called? It's called like, for life I can't remember what it was called now, but anyway, he was a really famous comedian. And he was also in Blackadder and all manner of nonsense, but obviously that's British comedy. You know, a lot of people in the US don't really care about British comedy, which is fine, it's a British thing. But then he went over. But people who obviously watched House will like randomly stumble upon something he used to be in, and then realise what the hell is Dr. House doing in this random British thing? Anyway, that's enough about Hugh Laurie and British comedy. Let's enter the Weather Institute, shall we? Because Team Magmar have unfortunately taken over the place. Hellbloods from Team Magmar. It's all crazy and awesome. And ooh, let's go shopping. Actually, no, let's not go shopping. Let's get Team Magmar. There's a bin over Nyan that's empty. And, this is it. This is the way where you can actually heal up here, which is fantastic, because we're miles away from anywhere that can actually heal otherwise. So, yay. And also PC, so it's a little Pokemon Center just in the corner here, which is grand. Let me check my team. Yeah, I've got Doggy coming up first, so I'm just going to fight this Team Magmar person with him. And let's see what we got. Right. Just as a reminder, I really do need to get this team sorted, not this team, sorry, Doggy and Style sorted for the next gym, because I don't know if I mentioned in the previous video, I probably did, I repeat myself all the time. Yeah, the next gym leader has a Skarmory, whatever you want to pronounce it. Switching over, bringing the Bonbon out, and yeah, so it's got a Skarmory. which will resist rocks, so I need a fire type just to deal with that Scammer thing. And oh, Swagger! I bloody hate Swagger. But I'm gonna roll the dice and go for a Crab Hammer. Utilize that. Dagnammit. How much is that gonna do? Scary Face was slowed my speed. Do I dare take another risk? Hashtag YOLO swag. I should. Oh, crow balls. Oh, it's not too bad. Oh god. Don't panic. Right, Crab Hammer with the Swagger Plus. That's easily dead. Wow, that was pain. Bye bye, Mighty Yenna. Alrighty, so nice one. 36, one level away from evolution, except no. Doggy doesn't get a level, which kind of sucks. And he got a Golbat. That's a job for Style, methinks. Well, it's not a job for Style. It's a job for somebody else, somebody with rocks, and that's got to be Eddie, I do believe. Jesus Christ! Look at that mouth on Golbat. That is mental. It's just a mouth with wings, and again with the Confuzzle. This Team Magma is like Magma Grunt Confuzzle. That's his name. He just confuses people. Oh dear. Screw it. Rock Tomb. See what happens. Golbat's now going to use Poison Fang, which I resist like hell, and the poison. And that's badly poisoned as well. And I'm Confuzzled, and I punch myself in the face. I'm having a bad day. So rather than just stand here dying like mental, I'm actually going to go over to Richie. Because with Richie's Steel Face, he resists your pesky little poison stuff. So he doesn't affect Richie, because he's a beast. But fortunately, what's going to happen now is going to use a Confuzzle. No, I thought he was going to use a Confuzzle Gay. Which is awesome. He used an Air Cutter. Yeah. That's 4 times resisted. Just a little bit resisted. But we're definitely starting to see the lack of the lack of attack that Bastiodon has, which is a real shame. But just remember, whatever Bastiodon lacks in attack, not only does he make up for defense, but the amount he lacks in attack will be the amount that Rampardos lacks in defense. If that makes any kind of sense. They're like polar opposites of each other. So if I want things to take hits, go to Bastiodon. If I want to deal hits, I go to Rampardos. So yeah, I really do like these Pokemon. They're awesome. So somebody got a level there. I didn't really see who it was, but unfortunately, I think we are out of time. But it's a great place to leave it. I'm going to heal on up and do the rest of the Weather Institute in the next video. So I will see you next time. Also, one last thing. Let it be known that the answer to the trivia question was Tornadus. Have a good day, guys. Bye. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe.